Alright guys, in this video I'm gonna be reviewing your cities. We're starting off quick. We're gonna start with CS software. Um, let's see what we got going on over here. Oh my god, my PC is not liking this. It's literally about to blow up. Okay, so Blake York City. But Blake York City. Interesting name. So starting off, we do got highways. It's a little interesting. What is going on here? Oh look, they're making use with the police cars and what is that? The fire trucks. They also got some type of trailer. They have like a trailer build. I don't know what's going on here. But I guess it's some type of like car accident. Which, oh my god, this is like a multi-car pileup. Um, so let's see. They have a little bit of roads. Oh, also they're using the traffic lights, which I'm not gonna lie. I think I might restart one of my city builds if I do redo a new city build because I worked so hard to make a fucking traffic light, and now they're implemented into the game. So they got some random props here. Honestly, this looks like just a normal city. I don't really get the hype. I'm sorry, man. I mean, like, we got a little arena here. I mean, we don't have a custom parking lot, which would have been really nice. Well, what I mean by custom, obviously, is like, I can't really explain it, but, you know, filled in. Hopefully you can see in another city in this video. But honestly, from my little view of this, I'm gonna give the city a 4. I'll give it a 4. I'm sorry, man. It's not the worst. It could obviously be better. That's why I'm looking at it as. So we're gonna go to Pleb. Actually, I think this is. I'm pretty sure this is one of my moderators. He's reloading my plot. He said. I don't know how long ago he said that. So let's see. It doesn't have a name, but these buildings look very nice. Look at this. Oh wow. I didn't get his loading. Never mind. Hold up. We'll wait. We'll wait. What the heck is going on here? Is this supposed to be Cam? I don't recall Cam looking like that. Oh, so this is Victoria. I swear I think I've been in before. Okay, so let's start off. These buildings are like really nice. Like, look at these little detailed windows. I love all this little things. And look, this is what I'm talking about, a custom parking lot. You see how they have like the lines and stuff, which it's really not that hard. I mean, honestly, I think he spent more time doing this probably. Oh, well, actually, he probably used the copy and paste tool. But look at this really nice fence. Very detailed. I really like it, honestly. Some of the little things is what means the most in this. We got this cool looking mural on the wall. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure most of the stuff is all custom. He's also got these little, like the little traffic lights instead of like, you know, the big ones. This is a really nice like centerpiece of the city, and I think I actually seen something in my Discord. So I'm the one in the limo. That I think that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Super cool cars. I don't know if these are. I don't think these are in-game cars. I don't really know. I haven't really looked at that stuff, but look really cool. All right, but I don't know where this is at, but whatever it is, you put a lot of work into that flag, man. Look how nice that looks. Good job, good job. I love these builds. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully maybe he can like do some terrain work for like the river, make it look more alive in a way, and not just blocky. Cause like this bridge right here is I love this bridge. It looks so nice. Oh, also these bridges. I didn't get to see these. They're really cool. And also we have this building. I'm not really sure what this is, but whatever it is, it looks really good. So good job, bro. I'm gonna give the city probably a solid 9. I'm not gonna lie. I really like it. Let's go to our next city and let's see what we have. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name. I know exactly how to pronounce it, and I'm not gonna say it. What did it say? Hairiness. Yeah. Solarpunk. What the heck? Look at that. Alright, so I think that's the style of the city. Oh my god, is that a stat? Wait, hold on. I wonder if that's a statue of the person. Whatever it is sick. Look at that. All the little, like, I don't even know what those are called. But let's see. We got, it's like a broken statue. That's pretty cool, actually. All these little, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at what we got. You know what? See, this is already a 10. This is already a 10. Totally not because of that. Totally not because of that. But like, look at how detailed this little ship is. Like, I don't know. I think it's just really cool. And also, look how cool that billboard is. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Also, I do really like how these buildings have kind of like the, what this is called. It's not a sky, like a catwalk, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know if that's the right term for that, but very nice. I like how it is. We also have some type of parking garage, and I guess these parking garages got helicopter pads on them, so I think that's pretty cool. He actually did fill them up too. Now, one thing, okay, I was gonna say one thing that gets me: how are the big buses supposed to? Okay, you know what? That's hurting my head. All right, bro. I'm gonna give this a solid, actually 9.5. Would give it a 10, but it's not fully done. I got also seen these bridges and saw the pipeline. I think this is a pipeline, right? Or it could be like a, I don't know. For sure, it's supposed to be like a pipeline. Um, I've seen like this whole city, and I really like it. I mean, looks like volcano too. I don't think I showed that in the video. But I'm gonna get this a 9.5. Let's go to our next one, chicken jockey. Oh yeah, chicken jockey. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. My little brother's is hooked on that stuff. But the petrol clip pound, something like that. So, whoa, this is Tritopia V5 or whatever Tritopia we're on. You know what? With the update of these, I know this is so off topic. I kind of want to get back to my farm build. I don't know if I still have it. I might, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna go search for it probably, but I could probably do a lot of cool stuff with that. Honestly, I don't. This looks like a normal city. I like how you did your river. You did good with that. You smoothed it out a little bit. I really see when people do water like that, it makes it look 20 times better. Also, I like that little island there. It makes it look more alive because it's not just a big, just random gap of water, or gash of water. There's not a crazy amount of detail. You are working on this like mountainscape, which looks really cool. I do recommend you do different variants of trees. You also color the trees different, which I see you're doing here, but you need to have a lot of variety. And honestly, after that, you should be cooking. So I'm gonna give the city a solid 6.5, 6.5. We're gonna go to Curro. So this is Atlanta, Georgia. I like. Oh, hold up. Okay, hold up. This is pretty cool. So we got an oval track. Well, oh yeah, and I'm on the oval track. Oh my god, I love this. See, y'all are cooking up today. Y'all are cooking up. See, I don't know where to start off here. So we could start with this like baby airport we got. I don't know what's really going on there, but this track is very cool looking. It's just something small, but well, it's not small at all, but like a small little thing that you can add, and it does so much. Honestly though, I don't really know how I'd tell you to fill this in more. Like maybe if you do like a huge parking lot right here for it, and then maybe like a parking lot over here. I mean, I know you got this little one right here, but that's not. Let's be honest. For something this big, this is like, this is ginormous. Maybe you could find some things to fill in with this. I don't really know. Like you could do like the barriers and stuff. Maybe like you can do little tires by adding up or by stacking up these little. Let me go to my primitives. By stacking up like cylinders and just little details like that. I do like the use of your agricultural. That's very nice. I like to see fields. I don't that that could come out wrong. Honestly though, the variance of trees, I think it's okay, but I like how you use the small and the big ones. But what oh wait, did you? Yeah, I think you did. No, you didn't. You just used the big ones. My eyes were deceiving me. It looked like you did small, big ones. So, oh no, you did do this. You did do the small, big ones. I'm wrong. Yeah, so maybe if you do different color variants on here, and then maybe if you also wanted to add a little bit of, say, like oak trees. I don't know what they're called in this game, but oh yeah, it is oak trees. Oak trees like here and there. I mean, it'd just be a little bit of detail that, goes a long way. And also, I recommend for your area, you change the color of the grass to a darker color if you're gonna have darker trees. Honestly, I like how the city is. It's very nice. I do like also, that very amazing billboard on the oval track. I'm gonna give this a solid. I think I'm gonna give this a solid 6. I want to give it a 7. So I'm gonna do. Oh, this is the last person. North. I don't know how to say that. That's why I was trying to think. East Bay, Florida. Okay. Computer, please work with me here. All right. So starting off, honestly, this is pretty filled. So at least for Florida is very flat, and they have like no elevation. So they kind of they're doing good when it comes to that. There's a little bit of farming in Florida, depends on what parts you're on. This is East Bay, so I'm not too necessarily sure, like educated on East Bay. We got stop signs. Wait, what? Wait, is that? I'm confused here. So they use the in-game stop signs mixed with custom stop signs. I don't know. That kind of throws me off. We got, what is going on here? Well, actually, that's kind of cool. Look, they got a fire going on. And then they got the highway patrol, which is basically their Florida state. And I don't know what county it would be, so I don't know how accurate that would be for their county vehicles. pretty cool. Let's see. We got construction yard. They got all this pretty cool stuff. Honestly, I like this little road network right here. You know what I mean? It kind of switches off into like a highway. Oh wow, and they got a nice little shopping center here. They got a public. See, I like whenever people actually use custom like store names. Still probably thinking of what to add here, but honestly, this city's pretty nice. I'm gonna give this a solid 8. I think 8. Yeah, I think 8's pretty good. These are also, aren't these custom? I think those are custom. Yeah, those are definitely custom. Pretty cool. Oh, then somebody else joined. Oh, Alban. I don't know how to say that. Okay. Oh, whoa. This is very laggy. Okay, so I have no idea how to say that, but let's see. Oh, I like this. It's a landscape. Oh, it's a landscape build. How nice that is. Ooh, dang. Then they have like the rocks in the water. You know, it's a smart way to go by using them. You know, I really like how they actually, you know, made use with the land. It looks very smooth, very clean. The trees, very nice how it just works. I'm not gonna lie. You don't really need color variation with them because the way they go, the color kind of blends with the ground. And then even with the sharpness of it being blocky right there, it kind of goes good because how he's made it blend in. And then we got a cool little bridge here. You know what? This is a really comfortable little city. And then over here is the city part itself. But oh wow, look at this. We got custom vehicles. We got a car. We got a semi. Also, we got a little agricultural in the middle of all of this. Pretty cool little fields. Got guardrails, which is really nice. I feel like they should make that like an implemented feature where you can, you know, place guardrails and stuff. Then we got a little underpass that goes into the town. Really cool. I like how they made use of like gravel roads and then made use of, or I don't know if these would be gravel or stone. I don't know. And then they also made use with the dirt roads. Very cool. Honestly, man, this is a solid. I'll say this is a 9.5. The reason why I don't give it a 10, obviously, is if it was finished, it would be a whole different story. I know builds like this are very difficult to finish, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I really like your custom builds. Also, your terrain work is amazing. I love it. And I think that's where we're gonna end off this. Oh, never mind. Somebody else joined. God damn. Yo, guys, slow down. What is the queue? Hold up. What is the line? I'm gonna ask. What is the line? I don't know. I gotta get the city though. I can't let it go, you know. Alright, so this one's finally loaded. Sangestu? I don't know. My English is horrible. Go easy on me, Papa. Alright, young one, I will. You know what? I'm gonna get a charge. Alright, so we have a little city, parking. I've never seen a sign that's dedicated just for parking. That's pretty. You accidentally painted a tree. Bro, I used to hate that on my old builds. Whenever I had like a lot of trees, it would be so bad. Speaking of trees, we got Tritopia corner over here. This is what I like to see though whenever it comes to like compacted dense forests. Like it looks really good, but this will get you max like plot size and like, or I don't even know how long. So we also got, ooh, what is this? I don't know what this is, but God, it makes my game choppy. I think this is just, I don't know, but you know, they got the city over here, and it goes over here into this lower income area. I don't even know what this stuff is. I'm gonna give this honestly a solid 7 because I really like the road networks. Cool little build, like right here. I like this build, and I think this is where we're gonna end off the video. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. This was one recording. It was an 18-minute recording, and hopefully it's not as long as I made it be. But shout out to all these people that made it into the video. I love you guys, and if you want to be in the next video, just join the Discord, link in the description. And if y'all have any questions, let me know. I will get back to you guys as soon as I can. And that's really it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.